name's Dave. I'm the Homeward Helper, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, I do ASMR and card readings, and my goal is to help people to relax and to feel better about themselves. And this is a safe space where all walks of life are welcome. All right, so welcome back. Welcome. I hope you've been having a good day or a good night. Feel free. You know what? I always like to start my sessions off with a little bit of breath work, so let's take a couple of deep breaths together, okay? Just go ahead and take them at your own pace, or you can follow along with me if you'd like to. But let's go ahead and inhale together. And hold for a couple of moments at the top. And exhale. Nice. Now let's take one more. And again, we're going to just hold our breath for a couple of moments at the top of the inhale, okay? Ready? Inhale. Hold. And release, exhale. Nice work. Nice work. I am enjoying a nice day off today. I've been working a lot lately, so I actually didn't upload last week. But I'm glad to be back, and I'm glad you're back as well. Sometimes it's good to take a little rest, when we're feeling tired or stressed, or we have a really busy work schedule. Sometimes it's good to take a little time for ourselves, It's always good to take a little break. We're human beings, and we need rest, I think I was watching a YouTube video. I think it was by a quote by Alan Watts. I don't read a lot of I haven't seen a lot of his seminars, but he said something like, sometimes we feel like rest is a waste of time, so we don't give ourselves the proper rest. And I think that's how I've been feeling sometimes. It's like, I just want to keep going. I don't want to stop. I don't want to slow down. But sometimes it's important to remember that rest is a part of the human experience, is a part of our growth. It makes us stronger. It helps us to heal. Like when we exercise, right? Our muscles are sore, and we need rest. We need rest. We need rest to heal our muscles so they can come back stronger. Because if we keep going and going and going, we're just going to wear ourselves out, right? So rest is important. But I know I like to talk about the social event that I like to go to. To be honest, I haven't gone to it in a couple of weeks. It's been a couple of weeks. But, I've been sick too. I've actually been sick as well. Definitely feeling better, but I've missed a couple of the events. But I'm going back tonight. That'll be fun. Just remember to breathe throughout the session. Take some gentle, deep breaths. Stay hydrated, my friend. Thank you for being here right now. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for being here tonight. Thank you for joining me here. I'm also going to read a poem by one of my favorite poets in this session, Mary Oliver. Have you ever heard of Mary Oliver? I haven't read a lot of her poetry, but the poetry I have read, I really love it. I really love what she writes. I love the way she writes. She writes a lot about nature, kind of like Emily Dickinson. She writes a lot about nature. Just remember to breathe. I gotta remind myself too, you know. And just let yourself relax. It's okay to wind down. It's okay to just do nothing right now, you know? It's okay to rest, like I was just saying, right? You know, rest is not a waste of time. You're doing what you need to do right now. You're doing what you need to do. So good job. Let yourself just rest and relax. Oh, I watched a movie, a sci-fi movie a couple nights ago. I had a lot of fun watching it. Uh, I was working and then I just decided to put on a movie after work, you know. I made a pizza and I watched Cowboys and Aliens. I thought it was a good movie. I had a lot of fun watching it, and I'm a big Harrison Ford fan, as you can see. You know, I'm a big Harrison Ford fan, and yeah, it was fun. It was really fun to see him in the movie as well. Great special effects. I like the cinematography. Another thing I really liked about that movie was the music. That movie has really good music. It has really good music. It has like a harmonization to it. It's almost like the kind of music you'll hear in an Elder Scrolls game or something, you know. It's good music. But yeah, I was like, you know what? I've been working a lot, you know. I've been running around, working a lot, and I'm like, and I'm working, and I was thinking to myself on Sunday, I'm like, I'm working Monday too, but I need to have some fun. I need to have some fun right now. So I was like, I'm going to put that movie on and make a pizza. So I did, and it was fun. Yeah, it's always good to recharge the battery. But how have you been? Have you done anything fun lately? Did you get to do anything fun this weekend? That was my fun. I got to watch Cowboys and Aliens. So even though I was working this weekend, I still got to have some fun. And I also love playing Diablo 4. It's one of my favorite games, so I played a lot of Diablo as well. But what did you do for fun over these past few days? Feel free to share. Let's take another couple of deep breaths together. Ready? Inhale. And hold. And exhale. Nice. Nice work. Inhale. Hold. Nice job. It's nice how just even taking a couple of deep breaths can really help to, relax you, That's definitely what it does for me. I feel like my breath is deeper. I feel less anxiety. Breath work is just so important. It's so important to be mindful of our breath. I'm going to use a little bit of my crystal selenite wand. This is great for purging negative energy. It's a very protective crystal as well. It'll protect you from negative energy as well. Definitely one of my favorite crystals to work with. It's a very cleansing crystal. It helps to cleanse your energy, But yeah, I'm going to my social event, and one thing I've been realizing lately is that I've been feeling very awkward. When I step out of my comfort zone, I feel this awkwardness, but I'm like, wait a minute, that's exactly how I'm supposed to feel though. I'm like, bring on more awkwardness, because this is how you grow. This is what it feels like to grow. I want to be awkward. I don't want to be perfect. I don't want to be in a glass case. Let's get awkward. Let's get messy. Let's be present in the moment. Let's step out of our comfort zones, So I always feel so awkward, but I'm like, that's a good thing, sorry. It's good to be awkward. There's some awkwardness right there. But I'm stepping out of my comfort zone. Yeah. It's like, bring it on. Let me be more awkward. That's what it feels like to grow. I mean, I would imagine a butterfly that's in a cocoon. It feels awkward when it's trying to break free, but it needs to feel that awkwardness to break through, to break free and transform, And then once it transforms, right, it doesn't feel that same awkwardness anymore. It is out of the cocoon, right? That's one way I like to look at awkwardness. I'm just sharing my recent experience with it. But I hope you're doing well right now. I hope you're having a peaceful day or a peaceful night. I hope you had yourself a nice meal today or some nice food. Just remember to breathe, my friends. Remember to breathe, right? All right, now I'm going to read you a poem by one of my favorite poets, Mary Oliver. Oh wait, let me get my bookmark. Wait, what is this? What is this? Oh, you got a card. Hang on, you got a card for the day. You got a message you got a message to focus on today. You got a message to focus on right now. Let's see what it is. Be yourself. Be yourself. Wow. Look what you got today. Look at your message. Cool. And what it says is, this situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power. And remember, freedom is joy. When we be ourselves, we feel joyful. When we embrace our authenticity, we're joyful. So be yourself. Be unapologetically you. And we're not going to please everybody. But if you really want to feel joy in this life, I feel that it's so important to just be yourself. You can do it. All right, and with that, I'm going to read the poem by Mary Oliver. And I feel like this poem has a theme of being yourself as well. It's called Hurricane. It didn't behave like anything you had ever imagined. The wind tore at the trees. The rain fell for days, slant and hard. The back of the hand to everything. I watched the trees bow and their leaves fall and crawl back into the earth. As though that was that. This was one hurricane I lived through. The other one was of a different sort and lasted longer. Then I felt my own leaves giving up and falling. The back of the hand to everything. But listen now to what happened to the actual trees. Toward the end of that summer, they pushed new leaves from their stubbed limbs. It was the wrong season, yes, but they couldn't stop. They looked like telephone poles and didn't care. And after the leaves came blossoms. For some things there are no wrong seasons, which is what I dream of for me. And that's Hurricane by Mary Oliver. Isn't that a beautiful poem? I hope you enjoyed it. For some things there are no wrong seasons, which is what I dream of for me. Wow, beautiful. I think my favorite line is, they looked like telephone poles and didn't care. They felt awkward, right? A telephone pole, a tree that looks like a telephone pole is going to feel awkward, right? And we go back to that theme of awkwardness. They look like telephone poles and didn't care because they were being their authentic self. Because freedom equals joy. Let's go ahead and take another deep breath together. You ready? Inhale. Hold. And exhale. Yeah, with each new day that comes your way, just remember to breathe. Just remember to be yourself. We're going to come across resistance. We're going to come across people who don't like us, who don't understand us or agree with us. Hey, that's life, You can't please everyone, Nobody can please everyone, Just remember that, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to appeal to everyone, Be free, be joyful. All right. And with that, I'm going to I'd collect fortune cookie slips. Before I close the session, I'm going to pull a slip for you. Let's see what we got today. All your sorrows will vanish. All your sorrows will vanish. What a beautiful, beautiful fortune. All your sorrows will vanish. Perhaps being yourself has something to do with that. Perhaps being yourself and allowing yourself to be free has something to do with that. All right. Beautiful. Beautiful. Well, I hope you enjoyed this session, my friend. I'm the Homeward Helper. Please be gentle with yourself and don't give up. And I won't give up either. And remember that we're in this together, okay? I hope this session helped you to feel better and helped you to relax. I definitely feel a little calmer after doing some of that breath work. It's amazing how helpful just pausing to take a couple of deep breaths, how much of a difference that can make. But yeah, okay. So I'll see you next time, and if you like this session, please remember to like and subscribe. I appreciate all your love and support. I appreciate all your wonderful comments. They really do mean the world to me. They help to brighten my days and to brighten my nights. Thank you. You help to brighten my days and to brighten my nights, my friends. And I hope I can help to brighten yours as well. We're in this together. So I'll see you next time, all right? And have a good rest of your day or a good rest of your night, all right? All right, peace. Take care.